former Liberal leader John Pesutto, who destroyed his own career and his personal finances by, in my opinion, rather disgracefully comparing one of his own colleagues, Moira Deeming, to a Nazi. Well, he now faces bankruptcy. The Guardian reports former Victorian Liberal leader John Pesutto ordered to pay $2.3 million in costs over Moira Deeming defamation. Now, that is on top of the $300,000 in damages that he's already paid. Now, let's bring James back in to discuss. This is a shocker. What do we know about this?
Well, as you say, $2.3 million are Moira Deeming's costs, plus the damages on top, plus Mr. Pesutto's costs, which he will have to pay as well. We're talking $5 million is what is outstanding here. The reason for the cost bill, I am told, is that the judgment was quite scathing about the tactics that Mr. Pesutto's lawyers used throughout the case. There were some things that were just simply irrelevant or delayed the case or dragged it out longer than it actually should. So, and as part of this cost ruling, the lawyers for Miss Deeming, including Sue Chrysanthu, the high-profile defamation lawyer, they are seeking to potentially go after Mr. Pesutto's donors or the people that have provided him money. Now, there's been stories about some high-profile Liberals and ex-senior Victorian Liberals that have assisted Mr. Pesutto with this case, and so there's going to be a request for that as well. But the broader issue, and it's quite fascinating, I mean, for those that don't understand, she went to a women's rights rally, a group of neo-Nazis turned up uninvited, and all of a sudden Mr. Pesutto was linking Moira Deeming via an interview on radio with the ABC and also a press statement to this neo-Nazi group. And instead, I think there's a greater issue here with, it's a bit of a metaphor for some of the people in the Liberal Party at the moment, where instead of standing their ground and standing up for Liberal values and saying, hang on, this is ridiculous. This lady is not a neo-Nazi. She doesn't associate with neo-Nazis. Let's go through the facts. He threw her under the bus. He defamed her. And it's now going to cost him, $5 million, and there's talk of bankruptcy and therefore losing his place in Parliament. So what an absolute mess, and for all something that could have been avoided if he stood up for one of his party room members and said, these are the facts, this is what went on, the other speculation is rubbish. Instead, he threw her under the bus, and it's going to be a very, very expensive exercise.